Hi, this is the YouTube channel for Math Contest Go Go Go. What I want to do for this channel is to build a platform for math lovers in order to make them discuss about different kinds of math problems. I will update a video about challenging problems every day. If you would like, please subscribe below. Hi, this is the North America Math Contest Go Go Go. This week we are going to talk about theories. And I hope you have subscribed the film if you like it. So, first we need to talk about the basic thing, which is what this is. This is called sigma notation. So this is the starting value. And this is the ending value. And this is the equation. So what you do is you calculate the starting value, you plug every number starting from the starting value to the ending value into X, and you are done. How are we going to do this? Let's make an example. So in this case, we calculated, first it is 5. First value is 5. The second value, we plug in X is equals to 2, which is 8. The third value we plug in is 11. The fourth value is 14 and the fifth value is 17. And the final result for this is 55. So this is how sigma works. Example. What is the result of this? I will give you 5 seconds. Okay, time is up. Perfect. After that, we need to talk about the sequences. Yes. Which we call these two formulas, which is arithmetic and geometric. The definition of arithmetic is like in every term is adding a similar thing. So for example, this is an arithmetic sequence because it is adding constantly 4 every time. So the basic formula is that for this, the basic formula for the arithmetic is this. So how we are going to do this? Like, how do you get the general formula of it? Which this is going to be the general formula that applies for every term. So we know n is the term, so you do not need to plug in everything here. And d is the increasing term, which is 4. And a is going to be the starting term, which is 3. So in this case, you are able to get the arithmetic formula very easily because you only need to write 4n minus 1 plus 3, and you are done. Second, how do we write it in the theories representation? Okay, let's still use this. n minus 1, 4, right? Plus 3. Well, to do this, you only need to add a sigma here. Like, if you want to calculate the first n terms, then you only need to do this and you are done. So this is how arithmetic works. Then we need to talk about geometric. Geometric theory is a bit harder because it involves in convergence, which is the main core theorems for which we are going to talk about it. Okay. So Okay, well, let's give an example. The most geometric term has the sum of every term like this. I mean, every term is like this, right? So which R refers to the base and N refers to the term, A refers to the multiply. So how we are going to find, how you are going to find the everything of the equation. So let's give one example problem. Like we given 3, right? This is the first term. 3, 2, 1, 6 as the second term, and 12 as the third term. So, like this way, you are required to find the equation for every term. How are you going to do? So remember that in the first case, n is definitely going to be 1. So which means that this is definitely going to be 1, which means this is just equal to a. So you can just get a directly. Then what you are going to do is that you are going to use this. You know that this here n is equal to 2, which means it is second term. So it is 3r is equal to 6 and r is equal to 2. So you get the entire formula is 3 times 2n minus 1. So this is a geometric equation. And let's give you another example. Okay, let's give the first term. We get the third term is, when we get the third term is 12. The sixth term is, wait, let me calculate it. 96. And it requires you to find the second term is what? So we know the third term is representing AR squared and the sixth term is equal to AR to the power of 5. So what you need to do is you need to use the cross multiplication way to help you on this, which is 8 is equal to R3. So you know that R is equal to 2. And then we can get A easy. So A is 3. So you times 3 times R to the power of 1 and R is equal to 2. So you finally get 6. So these are some basic knowledge about the problems. Okay, so how do we get the sum? Yes. To get the sum, it actually should require you to do a calculation. So if you want to get the nth term, just use this formula directly. Okay, so let's give an example. Given a formula with, given a geometric function with this, and you are required to find the first 4 terms, the sum of the first 4 terms, right? So you only need to plug in this 3. So A is 3. 1 minus r to the power of n, which is, we know r is 4. 1 minus 4. First 4 term. So you need this and you will get the result. This may seem strange, but it actually works. Yes, it actually works. So we know that you are able to get the formula. You are able to get the sum with the formula of the sum, which is restate, is this. Okay. So how are you going to find the sum of the infinite terms? Let's give an example. Okay. It is not an exact value because every value, it is still increasing, you know. But it is just like a limit to where it will converge to a final value. It is look like this. So let's give an example here. Okay, let's give it like this. You are able to you need to calculate this. Okay. So we can able to see that the general every time it is timing 1/3. So it means that the general formula for this is 1/3 minus 1. So we know the first term is 1, so it's yes. So you're able to get, this is the general formula for this, right? So after that, so we know that A is equals to 1, right? R is 1, 3. So what you need to do is you only need to plug in the value and you are going to know that the final, it will converge to 3, 2, which is 1.5 here. Let's talk about the basic, very important knowledge that will be probably very useful in the future, which is in the tomorrow and the tomorrow's video, which is about convergence and divergence. So what is convergence? Convergence is that we call a squares, or a sigma. It is just converges to a certain value. Think about this. And you are able to know what convergence is. Divergence is like it just doesn't care about you. Like it just go very far. So this is divergence. Let's give 2 examples. Is sigma. Is this convergence? Okay. This is definitely convergence because it is always going to be 27, so it converges to 27. Second problem, we call this harmonic series. Is this convergence? People will say that yes, it is, but it's actually not. Why? Because there is the way that every value is going to keep going to 1, like make 1, like this can make a 1, this can make a 1, and this can also make a 1. So it will make infinite numbers of 1 and it won't be convergence, it will be divergence. So this is just about the definition of convergence and divergence. And here we come to the end of this film, and I hope you have learned a lot. See you next week. Wow, basic. 我天哪 Here we go. In fact, problems, they have many solutions, and my solution is only a part of them. If you have more challenging solutions, please comment below. And don't forget, I will also post my problems there. See you tomorrow!